gonna be switching it up today, and it's been a while. It's been a couple of days since I've made some sourdough because Miss Dora over here has been a little neglected, and so I started feeding it every day this week, and she's finally active and bubbly. We're gonna be making a sourdough focaccia today. I kind of want to make like a sourdough focaccia pizza. So let's start with the dough. So we have 390 grams of warm water, and we're gonna be doing, obviously I forgot already, 100 grams of sourdough starter. I'm gonna do like 125 actually, because I feel like 100 grams seems like too little. I've also ordered a new jar, so I'm gonna stop using these Ninja mixing blender things. 15 milliliters of olive oil, and then give that a quick little mix. 500 grams of flour. She uses bread flour, but we already know that we use all-purpose. And then 10 grams of salt. She uses sea salt. I don't think this is actually sea salt. I think my mom just reused the container. So we have our dough. I tried my best to scrape down the sides. We're gonna cover this for, I think, just half an hour, and then we're gonna do our first set of stretch and folds. My lip is blue. And my tongue, because I was eating a push pop. I never eat candy, but like I was craving it today. No deal face. All right, first round of stretch and folds. We're doing 3 spaced half an hour apart. So excited, I've never made a focaccia before. Second round of stretch and folds. It's definitely more wet than a traditional sourdough, and softer as well. Look at that bubble right there. Last set of stretch and fold, and then she's gonna go upstairs. Wow, look how stretchy she is. She's gonna go upstairs and bulk ferment for like, I want to say 3 hours. The recipe says 4, but I'm trying to get this done by like 6:30 and baked up because my bedtime's at like 8. So, all right, we'll come back in a few hours. All right, she's been sitting and proofing for the last couple of hours. I think she's good enough to dump into my pan here that I have olive oil drizzled all around. I think this is enough, I'm not sure. So, just gonna dump that in, if it'll come out. God, look at that bubble. So it says to dump it and then fold it in thirds like this, and then flip it over. Holy, yo, this is so like, so weird. Like, is it supposed to be this? It's like slime. Oh my God, I didn't think it would feel like this. And then I'm gonna cover this again and let it sit for another like hour, I think 2 hours, and then we'll add our toppings and bake. I'm up on 2 hours, but I wanna bake it now. So we're gonna drizzle it with a little bit more olive oil. So much olive oil in this. I just have to make sure to like expand it because it didn't go all the way to the edge. We're gonna bubble it. I don't know how hard I'm supposed to press down. Oh my God, this is so fun. This one's a little bit more runnier than the classical, but this is all I have, so we're gonna use this. How much to add? I'm keeping that in. And I use this to put some butter on the sides of the pan, so I'll just use it to like also spread out and even out the layers of the sauce. You know me, I always sprinkle chili flakes in the sauce. I like my chili flakes baked in my pizzas. Some cheese. I don't know why I have this much cheese. This is already looking like a lot. We have some normal pepperoni that I've cut up into like really small pieces that we're gonna just throw on top. And then I have my cupped pepperoni, which I'm also gonna use all over the pizza, but make it look cute. Just a little bit of the pizza, like half of it. I'm gonna add some ground beef that I have. I basically cooked up this ground beef like a couple of days ago, and I had to freeze it because we had too much, and I don't like wasting food. So I like to freeze things and use it later. So sometimes if I make too much ground beef, I'll like freeze it, and then I'll keep it for a couple of days and use it for like nachos, tacos, stuff like that. And before you guys come at me in the comments, what do you guys think Taco Bell uses? Your meat's frozen. Forgot to record, but I put chili flakes in it, and I don't want to tip it because I don't want it to get messed up, but let me flip it. Look how gorgeous this looks. I always say that about everything. But we're gonna put her in the oven at 450, but I don't know how long. I have to check the recipe again, but I think it's like 20 to 30 minutes or something. How beautiful does that look? I think I might struggle to take this out of the pan because after I was watching other videos, it said to line it because apparently it sticks. I got most of it transferred up. This is what we're left with. But I know now, for the future, to never do that again. We're gonna use our fancy pizza cutting thing. She might be a little doughy. I was too scared, so I took her out early. Let's try it. Definitely a little doughy, but the flavor is really good. I think my future focaccias, I'll probably not do pizza because I'm typically someone who likes a thinner crust, and I kind of saw this coming, but I wanted to make it anyways. Still really good though. If you guys need an idea on what to make with your sourdough starter, make this.